Oh, we have spent 4 stacks of diamonds and gotten nothing from it. Oh, I'm not done with you just yet, Treasure Island. We are not giving up, people. I got a couple more shovels. We're going to find some treasure today. I'm determined. You guys know Impulse does not give up that easily. Let's get digging. Let's find ourselves some treasure, shall we? All right. So last time I was a little hasty in how I went about digging up this area. I don't know why. I thought it was going to be easy, and I really didn't know if the treasure was going to just be right underneath the surface. I didn't know much about this at all, and I didn't really get that lucky with the shovels that I had. This time around, look at this, I bought 8 more shovels, and some of these have pretty decent durabilities, and of course, we still have our clues here. Now, I'm going to be a little smarter about this. Like I said, last time I was a little hasty. Let's actually analyze the situation a little better. Next to wood that isn't palm, this was it. We were digging around, and we stopped right here. We only dug 3 down, and we didn't exactly dig directly under the wood either, but I think just by looking at this, we could be a little smarter about this. First of all, doesn't that piece of sand look a little suspicious? It sure does. Another piece of sand. What's sand doing way down here? This has got to be weird, right? Way down. Wait. How far down is this sand going to go? I feel like we should keep going. I don't really have a good way to get out of here. We have ender pearls. All right, we're digging straight down then. Yeah, this seems awkward. Look at that, people. Oh my goodness. I didn't expect to actually have to dig this far down. We did it. We found it straight away. Oh, and we got netherite ingots. That's perfect because you guys have been making fun of me for a while. I've still been sporting the diamond pants. Awesome. Awesome. We got awesome. And we're way down here now. Okay, let's get back up there. Okay, so that clue is now done. We figured it out. We were so close last time. I just gave up and I was digging very poorly and ran out. Okay, now this says near the fire where the turtles fart. Okay, so fire and turtles are the 2 things in that. Let's look around. We see the turtles here, and here's the fire that would be near them. And have people been digging in this area already? Huh? What's under here? Okay, let's check the rest of the island and just make sure there's no other fires with turtles around. Okay, as far as I can tell, this is the only fire on either island here that turtles are near. So it did say near the fire. It looks like somebody kind of poked around right here. So it doesn't mean it's necessarily directly under the fire, but let's go ahead and just dig down a few blocks here. And there is quite a bit of sand. So should we keep digging? Like last time, could it end up being that much further down? And then what if we did pokey holes too, right? Now, if I did this one, all the sand is going to fall, so that's not very helpful. Now we've hit a solid block, so that's definitely not it. Now if I do this, I might be able to get a glimpse of something as the sand falls. Okay, so I saw dirt. That wasn't very helpful. Maybe we should dig in a different spot around the fire here. Even though I felt like we're digging in the right place, given the clue we had, I dug a few tunnels near the fire, did it in a checkerboard pattern, which I thought was going to be smart so we could see more edges around us, and came up with nothing this time. So not as lucky this time around, but honestly, I'm glad we found something at all today. All right, it is upgrade time. Let's go ahead and take our netherite. In fact, we need to take these off as well. Put those in there, and there we go. Back to netherite leggings. Very nice. All right, guys, guess what? Y'all can stop making fun of my diamond pants now, okay? And of course, let's see what we can get out of these ores. I got some fortune 3. There was 16 total. Hopefully we can earn back some of our diamonds here. I think, what did we do? We just spent another 4 stacks of diamonds and we got 29 back from. All right. So none, I guess, hey, at least we found something today. You know, I wasn't going to be able to sleep right until we found at least one of those treasures, but I think I might be done. I might be done digging up that island. So let's get get into today's project. We're going to be visiting the Phineas Machine once again to tackle whatever it decides we're going to do today. But first, guys, I want to tell you about some exciting news. You see, me and my buddy Skizzleman, we are actually launching our own realm as part of a Chaoscraft network, and that means you're going to be able to come join us on the server, participate in server-wide events, epic PvP battles, and even build up your own islands for a chance to win amazing prizes. The realm is launching tomorrow, Saturday, August 29th at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific. And to join us, all you need to do, add a new multiplayer server to your Minecraft Java client using any version between 1.8 and 1.15 and enter the IP address impulse.chaoscraft.org. Go ahead and add that now so you'll be able to connect once the server launches on Saturday. And when you do join the server, you're going to see the Imp and Skiz Fantasy Realm to the right. Click to join that, and we hope you really enjoy this new server thanks to the good folks over at Chaoscraft. Also, make sure to subscribe on YouTube to the Imp and Skiz channel. We're going to be making videos from the realm weekly, and we have a lot of great series already running on that channel that we think you're going to enjoy. And we are so excited to be able to hang out with you guys on our new realm. Hopefully you guys are able to join us, but it is time, guys. We need to find out what we're doing today. But I do realize that we had taken some of the nether stuff off the board, right? Because we didn't think we could do a gas farm yet or a gold farm yet. And that was back before we got onto 116. So I need to add those pieces of paper back into the mix. Also, we've added a few new farms to the mix that I need to add to the machine before we hit the button so that we may have a chance of building a farm in the nether today. I have no idea what Phineas is going to decide, but let's get those pieces of paper added to the machine and we're going to find out what we're doing today. All right, I've got all the missing papers ready to go, and here's the ones that we had taken out prior to 116. And it was the gas farm, the zombie pigman farm, the obsidian farm, and also we did have in there the wither skelly farm and the blaze farm. But guess what, guys? We've actually done these since 116 came about because, you know, we wanted beacons, and the wither skelly farm was actually quite easy. And we also needed the blaze rods to make the end rods for the lamps plus shop. So those are done. We don't need to add those to the system, but we have to add these other 9 right here. So let's get in here. Let's see how hard this is going to be. I believe, yeah, these choose which of them go off, I guess. Yeah, exactly. And then so we just need to put them in here. So let's go ahead. Gas farm will go in there. Anywhere we can find spots. Doesn't really matter. It's all going to be randomized. And obsidian farm, piglin trading, hoglin farm, basalt farm. That had a lot of spots available. And only one spot left. And I guess it's not a problem really, right? Because if we do a warped crimson farm, we might get fungus as a byproduct of that, depending on how we do that farm. So we could potentially leave this one out of the mix altogether and it not be a problem. So, okay, guys, let's find out what we're going to get. This part always makes me nervous because I am super afraid I'm going to get some massive, massive project like a drowned farm. Could be a pretty big project. Okay, let's find out. Here we go. Hit the button. Phineas shall decide. I should have definitely put some sort of note blocks in the mix to give us some anticipation music. Let's find out what we got. Chicken farm. Okay, thank you, Phineas. Going pretty easy on me today. In fact, that is not a bad idea because as I was making Disarmored, I needed to make a book for the lectern to explain the rules, and I didn't even have feathers for the book and quill. So if we do make a chicken farm, I can get some feathers from that. And I don't really need the chicken. I mean, we could use it for trading and stuff, but a chicken farm, I think, would be a nice addition to the base. It's something that we could fit in to one of these little crevices and just kind of give this base a little bit more character by having those farms all around. So, all right, guys, I am going to go off into creative, see how hard it is to develop a chicken farm. And I got a feeling it's actually not going to be too difficult. So let's just get after it. Well, on second thought, I think we're just going to build it up and we're done because chicken farms are super easy to build nowadays. Yeah, basically you just spit the babies onto the little half slab there. They grow up into the lava and they're going to burnificate and end up in this large chest here. And we decorated it a little bit. I think it looks pretty good. Let me know what you guys think about the front here. You know, just keeping with that style, but we shook it up a little bit, gave it a little more character. you know what I mean. All right, let's go around back here. I'll show you guys how simple this was. Here's the dispenser, right? We're going to feed some eggs into that. It's just got a clock on here. It's going to shoot those eggs out and hopefully make us some babies for us. And then, of course, we have to have our cedar chickens that are laying those eggs. There's those guys, nice and loud. I don't know, I may try to silence them later if it's a problem, but they're okay. They're okay. That's it, guys. Super, super simple, and it fit perfectly in this little crevice here. And it looks great. I can't wait. I'm going to have feathers in chicken for days. But there's something I was just informed about, and I'm not too happy, to be honest. It turns out we actually have a competitor in the shopping district that's selling beacons. I cannot believe this. Etho has decided he's gonna try to sell some beacons, and I believe he's even undercutting my price. Now, his shop is hard to find, even harder to find at night, apparently. It's hovering around here somewhere. Okay, there it is. I found it. It's made of shulker boxes, so you have to be fairly close to it to even see them render. Oh my gosh, I was flying around for a while. Okay, it's above that slime shop right there. I got to remember that if I'm going to come back in here. So welcome to Sneak Ease. All right. Yeah, sneaky, because it was hard to find, of course. Let's take a look inside. Let's see what he has. It says items will not be restocked once sold out. So yeah, limited time offers, basically. 1 diamond per 2 stacks for all this good stuff. I don't need soul speed 3. I'm good. And I don't really need any of that as well. We got 1 diamond per stack. Okay, some logs, some coal. Yeah, I mean, some decent stuff in here, but again, nothing that I really need. And we got 8 diamonds per stack. Oh, there it is. Oh, now if you remember, beacons in my shop, they are a diamond block each. So he's selling them for 1 diamond less. I could do the whole thing of buying them out and reselling them in my shop, but I don't know. That just doesn't feel right. We'll let him, you know, he worked hard for those beacons. We'll let him get something from this. But I can't help but notice this little beauty. Oh my goodness. This is something that's very coveted in 116. This is in Pigstep. It's an amazing work of art. Some music here, and I'm gonna buy it. I gotta buy it. I've been searching bastions, looking for it. Haven't found a single one. So I'm gonna buy this. Oh. This whole place is made out of shulker boxes. It's crazy. 8 diamonds, and we got ourselves the music disc. Pleasure doing business with you. Good luck selling them beacons, Etho. Well, now that I've got that out of my system, I think it is time for me to do my good deed of the day. Yeah, I think this is something I'm gonna do more often. I don't know if I'm gonna do it every video, but I thought it would be nice to help a fellow hermit out. And you see, my buddy Tango has been working very, very hard on his decked out game, and he is in need of a few things in order to finish, and he asked me if I could help him out a little bit. He needs some bottle o enchanting, which of course I'm able to get from my villagers for trading, and emeralds, which I got plenty of from my pillager farm, my raid farm. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring these on over to Tango's base, and hopefully that will help, help him come along with his game a little more, because I think he's getting close, and I am excited to play it. So I know he's probably spending most of his time underground building it, but I'm gonna leave it in his base because I don't want to go in there and and I can never get in his front door properly. I am the worst. Oh my goodness. But I don't want to go in there and have any spoilers or anything in case he's in the middle of working on something. So we're just going to drop it off, I guess, right here. And I didn't even think about leaving a note. I probably won't. I'll probably just, I'll let him know that I dropped it off. He'll know who it's from. But while I'm here, I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I borrowed a few of these. I'm running a little bit low. So, all right, that's we'll consider that payment, even though this was still, yeah, good deed of the day. There we go. Done. So I've been thinking about it, and I think Phineas let us off a little too easy today, the Phineas Machine, because this chicken farm was super simple to build, and it's working great now. But yeah, that didn't take us long at all. And you know what? I think we actually have time to potentially tackle another one from the Phineas Machine, if it's not too difficult. So I think this might be a bad idea, but I think I'm gonna hit the button again, and we're gonna actually tackle 2 Phineas Machine tasks today. But I think we should definitely light up that light now that the chicken farm's done. All right, that's better. One more light down and a lot to go. So this is gonna be interesting. Hopefully nothing too difficult here, because I don't have like a ton of time to finish the episode out, but we are gonna do a vine farm. Interesting. Okay, I think that is definitely doable, and also something else that we could do inside the base. So let's see if we can find a spot for it. I mean, we might as well. I might want to use a little bit bigger of an area for this, so I might take down some walls and okay, well, it's time to design a vine farm, I guess. All right, I cleared out a little bit of space in the back corner here, and I think this is going to be a good enough size for our vine farm. It's going to be AFK-able, so if I left myself overnight, I'm sure we'd get plenty of vines. And plus, I mean, like, honestly, what are we even going to use vines for? I don't know, but Phineas told us to get them, so we're gonna get them. So I am gonna take a page out of the book that I used, the mechanism I used on the ice farm. I'm going to use the same mechanism to be able to harvest the vines and also get replenished shears through this mechanism here. If you haven't seen it, when I did the ice farm, basically if we're holding down both buttons and we point at this item frame, we're able to toss the shears into the item frame, and that would be after I've done a full run and they've been kind of used up by getting all the vines. And once I place it there, it takes it out of my hands, obviously, and then a snowball pops it off there, and it can get stored, and I can, you know, take all the used shears if I want, or I could just destroy them, because, I mean, shears are pretty cheap, so no big deal there. And then this dropper right here will give us a new set of shears, which is nice. And then we'll just continue through here, and we'll be holding down left and right click at the same time. Oh, oops, I should probably put some blocks that aren't so easy to break right there. But the idea is there'll be vines hanging down right here, and we'll be able to shear them as we walk through here, or actually just travel via the ice stream. So we can totally AFK this thing, just have to, you know, make our mouse buttons get held down. No big deal. And let's grab some vines. Let's see if we can get these things planted, starting to grow. Okay, good. I got 2 vines. Is that it? Oh my, it's gonna take a long time if we only have 2 vines to get this farm started. I think I might need to take a trip to the jungle. Well, I definitely think we came to the right spot. There are plenty of vines here, and I'm just gonna take them off the bottom here, right? We can leave them to regrow, but oh my goodness, these are the longest vines I have ever seen. So let's see, how many should I get? I'm guessing a couple stacks will do. Now we got plenty of vines, and this thing is about ready to be tested, but we need to get a collection system in place. So you can see there's a water stream over here, and hopefully I'm either going to pick up the vines myself, or it's going to fall down into this water stream. And you can see we got the water going across the slab there, so it can go under or over the slab depending on how it falls, and then it's going to come all the way down to the end here. And at this point, I think we are starting to hit some redstone. So let's take a look at this. I don't want to ruin any of the redstone here. So where does this redstone run? Right there. Okay, so this is the line that kind of goes underneath to trigger the snowball shooter there, and I think we can probably just put a hopper right here, and I want to kind of carry it over to the other one and combine them, because we also have a water stream running along this way as well. And I guess it'd be nice if there was just a chest right here kind of tucked into the corner, and we're kind of under the base. I don't think, yeah, nobody's gonna see that though, right? Because it's kind of under the lip there, so we're good to go there. So I'm gonna tuck a chest in right there and get all those hoppers to collect, and now I can't figure figure out how to get back up in there. And yes, I heard you making all that noise during that clip. Come on now, guy. Trying to record here. All right, this should now be set up to have anything that goes into this water canal there land in this chest. And yep, looks like that's coming in. And as well as this water stream as well, as we're cutting these down, they should flow into that hopper there. That looks good. And they should also be making their way in. Perfect. All right, I think this thing is ready for a test drive. All right, we have to take off our depth strider or else it messes with the water stream. Let's get some shears in our inventory and let's just start things off about right here. So we're just going to look straight forward, hold down both left and right mouse buttons. We get a new set of shears given to us. We make our way around the bend where I had to put some obsidian in place so we didn't ruin our base. And then we should just be able to AFK, just set it so that our mouse continues to hold down both buttons, and we'll walk along here. Had to add some more obsidian in so I didn't break those lanterns out. And yeah, sometimes we get 2, sometimes we get 1. You can see just kind of depending on the speed of the water. Sometimes that's why I wanted to go too deep there, because we could get a few extra vines that way. And so far I'm either picking them up or they're going into the water stream, which is perfect. Now this one, I'm curious to see if they get caught on the block, because it did kind of push me more towards the back as we came through. So I may not pick, yeah, there's one that just got floating on the block there. So potential for some loss as we come through, but I don't think it's gonna be that big a deal, especially since this is fully AFKable. We'll be just fine and for the most part be able to collect. And there we go, and perfect. And so I did make this so that these shears basically do get recycled back into the system, and it'll just continue to use these shears over and over again until the system completely breaks all of them. And I think, I mean, given how many uses we're going to get out of each one of these shears and both of those droppers, we're going to have plenty. I think we're going to absolutely have plenty. And I mean, I could do something about this, but I'm really not that concerned. This is great. And it's nice to have another little machine in the base, another little farm tucked in the corner there. I think we could definitely do some things like the trim and stuff to make it look even better. Maybe give these some pillars so it looks like these aren't just overhanging there. I added in a bunch of lights too. In fact, I want to see what the base looks like at night outside, since these are now under the steps, because they were a bit dark, and I think that light will actually show through. So curious to see that. I don't know if it's nighttime right now. Let's go take a peek. No, not even close. Okay, so we'll have to check that out another time, but yeah, I don't know if I can tell if it's coming through or not. Maybe not. Anyway, we've done a lot today, and I think it is time to go upstairs. We get to turn on a second light on the Phineas board here, which is amazing. I really did not expect to do 2 farms today. All right, that one right there, ready to be turned on. Oh yeah, that's much better. We are starting to fill the board up with lighted lights, and that is great because, like I said early on in the season, I want to do all these farms hopefully before the end of the season, and we got a lot to go, but we're going to keep chipping away at it. Thanks to the Phineas Machine for suggesting 2 farms and going a little easy on me today with the chicken farm and the vine farm. I like to have the farms in my base. It's kind of nice to be able to tuck them in the corners. So, oh my goodness, peeps, we did so much today. We redeemed ourselves at Iskall's Treasure Island, got ourselves some netherite pants out of that deal. Oh, I can put my shoes back on too. And also we got a Pigstep Disc, which I'm excited about. I love that track. And also 2 new farms in the base. That's gonna do it for us today, peeps. We got a lot done. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that before you go. And with that said, I'll see you again next time. Have a good one, everyone.